Hey beautiful rock stars, welcome to Shy Music Live. I am your host, Eliani. As you can tell, we are not in the studio, we are off-site. We are here in Willow Springs for the Willow Springs Blues Fest. I'm here with the president of the Blues Society and the organizer of the event, Dave Madlener.
That's me.
How are you?
I am working hard.
You are working hard. It is hotter than hell outside.
Hell's pretty hot.
It is pretty hot, but you're running around like a maniac. It's so fun to watch, and everyone just loves to see you. It's incredible.
I'm a lovable guy.
You really are, though.
I know.
When we spoke on the phone, though, we were talking about this earlier. You're not just involved in music. You are an internal revenue.
Well, I'm a
agent?
business compliance investigator for the city of Chicago.
Right.
They used to call us revenue agents, which
Yeah.
is a cooler title, but we're like business police, so to speak. We enforce business regulations and laws in the city of Chicago. And it's a fun job, it's exciting, it's a vital part of what the city of Chicago does to keep the city running.
Did you start in that career and then get into blues, or was it blues and then that career, and then they just kind of stayed married?
Well, blues is something completely different. I got my love for the blues when I was a child, riding the CTA bus. And when I was bored as a kid, my mom would say, "Why don't you go ride the bus with Clarence or Scotty or Willie?" And they were bus drivers that we knew, and I would go ride the bus with them, the 103rd Street bus, and they'd play their records and tapes, and but it was all blues. And so that's how I got my love for the blues. And then luckily I got a job with the city at some point later in my career, and it just kind of works all together.
Now, president of the Blues Society, how did that come into play, and why?
Well, we're part of initially I think I was a part of the Blind Man Blues Forum, which is an internet forum. It was back in 2009, 2008, 2006, and a lot of like-minded blues people, and there was a lot of people from Chicago. And each year we would gather under the pirate flag out at the Chicago Blues Fest.
Yeah.
And we had a big crowd of people that were all blues fans. They'd come from all over the world and they'd join us. And so Barack Obama got elected president in 2008, and that was really motivating and inspiring to me. And I got my friends together and I said, if we don't do this, who's going to do it? And if it's not us that do it, then who is it going to be? And if we don't do it now, when is it going to happen?
Yeah.
So it was kind of the motivation of Barack Obama being elected president that sparked us to start the Windy City Blues Society.
Taking that momentum and running with it.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Well, you do obviously host a lot of festivals as a result. Do you have a favorite fest or a favorite performance in your years being the president of the Blues Society?
I got to tell you, I used to 2016, Chicago Blues Fest 2016, that was probably one of my favorites. That was the last year they held it in Grant Park. That was the first year we got a sponsor. It was Four Roses Bourbon. And we had a raised up stage, and they gave us money, and we were able to pay the performers well.
Yeah.
And oh, did we have a good time. I'm telling you, people remember that 2016 Chicago Blues Fest like never before. But these days, my favorite blues festival is the King Biscuit Blues Festival. It's down in Helena, Arkansas.
Okay.
And it's held on Columbus Day weekend, and it's one of the best blues fests in the entire world. And actually, the Windy City Blues Society does sponsor a stage down there during that weekend at the King Biscuit, and it's called the Quicksand Stage. And it's run by Quicksand, and it's the buskers that play that stage, and it's 3 days long, and the Blues Society raises funds to pay those musicians. We tip them, and last year we raised about $1,200 to give to those musicians down in Arkansas. And if you want to support that, we got a GoFundMe page, or you can find us on windycityblues.org. If you look for the busker stage, and there'll be a link to our GoFundMe. But that's my favorite fest.
That's incredible. That's so awesome. And I do have one more question for you, just because I'm so curious. How did Mad Dog become your nickname?
Oh man, that was a long time ago. That was when I was in 8th grade, and I was kind of a rough kid, you know. I'm full of energy.
Yeah.
And, no, not me.
Never guess.
No, and I'm really shy. So I got the name Mad Dog. I played linebacker. I was the Mad Dog linebacker in the Mad Dog defense. And so the Mad Dog could he would read and react. So you would read if the quarterback was going to pass, then you'd rush, or you'd drop back and you'd cover the receiver. And so that was the Mad Dog defense. And I was the Mad Dog linebacker, Mad Dog Madlener, and it stuck with me. And you know, these days it's more of an attitude, like a dog gets a hold of a bone and he doesn't let it go, right?
Yeah.
And so it's stuck with me. I played high school ball, didn't play any college ball. But it's just kind of an attitude. It's just kind of a stick-to-itiveness. That's what it's about.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
It's been so nice talking to you, and I've been enjoying our phone calls over the last couple of days too, organizing all of this. And you're honestly a really wonderful character and just a good person. I can tell online. People love you. People here are happy to see you, and you're doing an amazing thing. So I really hope that you relish what it is you're accomplishing through all of this. It's pretty incredible.
Thanks. It's a lot of hard work, and it's staying focused, but the objective is that everybody has a good time, that we grow the audience of the blues, and that more people get to experience the blues and like it themselves.
That's an incredible thing, and it is something that needs to be appreciated more. I feel like blues is kind of becoming a dying art, and you're bringing it back in a new way. Even with the mayor, I was talking with her earlier, just her tenacity for it and her love of it, because she used to be a Chicago city dweller.
Yeah.
You know, she has an appreciation for it too, and I hope that more suburban areas of the United States can get to experience the blues like this. These are absolute legends playing outside. So it's an amazing thing that people get to experience that really like super up close too, and for free no less. So
Yeah.
You're just awesome.
Well, and you're awesome. You sang the national anthem terrifically. Everybody loved it.
Thanks.
And thank you, Shy Music Live, for being here in Willow Springs. I appreciate you guys being here.
Well, there is no better ending than that. So with that, beautiful rock stars, thank you for watching Shy Music Live. I've been your host, Eliani. And make sure to check out the description box below. Anything and everything related to the Windy City Blues Society will be in the description for you to take a look at. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any episodes. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.